unit of life. Prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. Study the difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. We consider the cell to be a pretty fundamental aspect of life. Cells in our world came into two basic types, prokaryotic and eukaryotic. Pro means before and eu means true. So, prokaryotic means before a nucleus and eukaryotic means possessing a true nucleus. Prokaryotic cells have no nuclei, while eukaryotic cells do have true nuclei. Information. Karyos comes from a Greek word which means kernel. In biology, we use this word to refer to the nucleus of a cell. Let us now differentiate between the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. Examination of these differences is interesting. Prokaryotic cells are generally small in size. Eukaryotic cells are generally large. In prokaryotic cells, nucleoid is not surrounded by the nuclear membrane. In eukaryotic cells, the nucleoid is surrounded by the nuclear membrane. The prokaryotic DNA is circular, that is, it has no ends. Eukaryotic DNA is linear. In prokaryotic cells, nucleolus is absent. In eukaryotic cells, nucleolus is present. Membrane-bound cell organelles are absent in prokaryotic cells. Membrane-bound cell organelles are present in eukaryotic cells. Cell division takes place by budding or fission in prokaryotic cells. Cell division is either mitotic or meiotic in eukaryotic. Well, now having learned about the different types of cells and their components, it's time to understand why cells divide. However, before we proceed, let us get familiar with few concepts that we will come across: the chromatin and the chromosomes. Chromatin is a mass of uncoiled DNA. When cell division begins, DNA coils around the protein, forming visible structures called chromosomes. Single-celled organisms divide to reproduce. Cell division in multicellular organisms enables the organism to grow larger, while the cell remains small. Some cells of multicellular organisms must divide to produce sex cells or gametes. Summary. In this topic, we learned about the prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. Wasn't that interesting to know that cells in single-celled organisms divide to reproduce? while in multicellular organisms, cells divide to grow larger.